Wow. That was an ass whooping, plain and simple. Wow. I don't know what to say other than that to describe that game. That was just such an inspired effort by the Grizzlies and such a lackluster effort by the Warriors. There's a lot that's gone into these last two games, in game 4, the Grizzlies probably should have won that game. They didn't. I'm not taking anything away from the Warriors. That's where experience and leadership comes into play. But if you think about it, Jaren Jackson Jr. and Dillon Brooks combined to miss 28 shots. They make 2 more shots. Grizzlies win that game. And right now they're going into the Bay Area in Game 6 with a 3-2 series lead. A lot of this probably has to do with the fact that Steve Kerr is out. I think Sacramento is really questioning that Mike Brown hire right now. Just the more I watch of these two teams, the more I think, no disrespect at all, but that people are overrating the Warriors simply because of who Steph Curry is and who Klay Thompson was. And I said that correctly, was, because tonight he was a minus 45, and in this series, he's shooting 29% from 3. And although when he came back, we definitely saw some glimpses of old Klay. We definitely did. But we've also seen, especially this postseason, a lot of not so Klay. You don't miss 2 years of NBA basketball when you're supposed to be in your prime from 2 significant injuries and come back right away and produce at the level you were. In fact, it's entirely possible, due to how severe those injuries were, that Klay's never back to what he was. But he's going to be better than what he is right now. I promise you that. Next year, we're going to see Klay playing a lot better than he is right now. But the takeaway for the Grizzlies, and by the way, before I get into it, the Warriors are the better team. I totally think that they're going to end this series in Game 6, although I'm not counting Memphis out, nor should you Warriors fans. It's entirely possible with this type of effort that they win a Game 6. Again, I'm not picking them. Not because I don't believe it's possible, just because I don't expect these two Warriors performances we've seen to continue, especially going back home with a chance to close it out. I think they're going to get it done. But what we're learning about the Grizzlies right now is, a lot's made about their record without Ja Morant. And I think it's absolutely ridiculous to question, are the Grizzlies better without Ja Morant? The answer is clear as day. No, they're not. But why do they have this impressive record without him? And what can Ja learn from how well they're performing without him? If he can just distribute and pass that ball more, and I'm not talking about trying to find more open teammates necessarily, but for example, we see how well the Warriors' ball movement is. We see how well the Suns' ball movement is. If they can get some sort of ball movement like that, like they have when he's not in the lineup, there is a potential that these Grizzlies are in title contention for the next several years. They're that damn good. They really are. And the takeaway I have from this series, obviously I'm riding with my Phoenix Suns to win the West. There's zero hesitation in my mind. But, and just hypothetical, but if Dallas beats the Suns and moves to the Western Conference Finals. I think they beat either one of these teams. I really think both Phoenix and Dallas are terrible matchups for both of these teams. Just too many defensive lapses from the Warriors. Way too many. And it seems that they're more reliant on that three-point shot than they've ever been before. Obviously, with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, you're going to be overly reliant on three-point shooting. But it just seems right now, especially with the added element of Jordan Poole, they're way too reliant on three-point shooting. And the only consistent defender is Draymond. And the next closest, just from what I've seen, is Andrew Wiggins. With all the defensive lapses that I see in this team, I don't think they're beating either Dallas or Phoenix. But we'll see, right? We'll see. I do think the Warriors are going to be moving on in Game 6. And I really like the Suns' chances of winning tomorrow night. And let's just be honest. A Phoenix Suns, Golden State Warriors, Western Conference Finals is a series that just any basketball fan would love to see. That's the matchup I knew I wanted about a quarter of the way through the season, was I wanted Golden State. I think that series has the potential to give us 7 games of just pure, amazing basketball. I'm getting so excited thinking about it. But let me know what you guys think. Again, I love the effort I saw from the Grizzlies tonight, and I hope they win in Game 6. I really do, because I would love to see a 7th game. But I just don't think it's going to happen. I'm not counting on this lackluster performance to happen for a 3rd straight game. That's all I got for tonight, guys, and I will be back at you tomorrow. Thanks, guys.